J-Bone here. So, Lucha Underground, Ultima Lucha Dos predictions. I can't tell you how excited I am for this. I loved last year's, and this year's looks like it's going to be just absolutely insane. And now in thinking about that, I'm going to have to go back and watch last year's. Or at least some highlight reels. Yeah, because I remember, good stuff like, Mundo versus Alberto El Patron was one of the highlights for me, amongst others. Alright, and before I get into this, one quick reminder, I'm going to be doing something special for the next 3 reviews of Ultima Lucha Dos. I'm going to be bringing High Spot Harry from his podcast Tag and Pod, and Chris Phoenix from the Wrestle Addict. Sorry, I heard something. So yeah, those 2 guys are going to be with me doing those reviews. They both love Lucha Underground, and that's going to be so much fun talking all this Ultima Lucha Dos stuff. So, alright, let's get into this. I'm just going to go down the full card because I don't know what's going to be on what day. Some of these are obviously sure to headline, one of the 3 days. We just don't know where stuff's going to fall. And in all honesty, we also have to include, the stuff at the end of the season, like Dario Cueto. Is he going to get, busted or whatever by Delgado or Captain Vasquez? All that behind the scenes stuff. And Joey Ryan, Officer Castro, is that it? Something? Yeah. So, all that stuff is going to have to happen as well. Along with maybe some other shenanigans. We'll have to see. So, but let's go down the card. I'm not going to make any predictions on any of the outside of the ring stuff, but I have absolutely no doubt it'll be entertaining. So, okay. We'll start up with For a Unique Opportunity. Cage, Tejano, the Mac, and Son of Havoc. Just a guess, if I had to predict what the opportunity is, and I don't remember if I mentioned this in one of the last videos I did regarding Lucha Underground. I think it could be to be put in one of the main events, like the Lucha Underground Championship, possibly. I'd be shocked. Well, because he says this is supposed to be the best opportunity he's ever given anyone. Unique, whatever. And that makes it really hard. Now, they just put out a little promo on Son of Havoc saying how he's going to, win it or whatever. So does that mean he has a head up on anyone? I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I like all these guys. I think if anyone has a more of an uphill battle and has less of a chance, it'd be Tejano. He hasn't really been around this season very much. It's been sporadic, Doesn't seem like he's, he had that match with Daga, and I can't remember what else I know he's been in stuff. I just can't remember what. That's what happens when you get old. Let's see. Cage, Tejano, the Mac, Son of Havoc. Yeah, and gosh, he Son of Havoc in that little promo also mentioned Angelico. And I know he was injured. I don't know how, and I don't know how long he's supposed to be out. Could he make an appearance at the end of this season and either maybe help Son of Havoc or the opposite? Hurt him? Take him out of the match? I don't know, Are things going to go back to the beginning of season 1 with everyone? With, being a little more, adversaries against each other? Oh, God, this is a tough one. All these are really tough, And I don't really care who wins. It's going to be a lot of fun, but this is probably one of the hardest prediction cards I've ever done, honestly. Who knows? I may have all of them wrong. Who knows? That's happened. But if I have to pick one, gosh, you know what? I'm going to say Cage. I'm going to say Cage wins that one. All right, now the death match that Katrina requested, the rematch of sorts between King Cuerno and Mil Muertes. These two have been fighting on and off all season, and it's just another great example of, and I'm not saying WWE dropped the ball on this. I'm comparing it to a specific feud. Say, okay, they took Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin and they drug it out to three pay-per-views? And it could have been so much better, except for I didn't mind it, but I'm just saying, I think a majority of the fans by the end of it were sick of it. This feud, Cuerno and Mil Muertes, these two have been going at it on and off all season. But you'd almost have to remind yourself of that because they're spread apart over several different, episodes. And now, even though these two just faced each other, you still want to see the end of this rivalry, or see what is going to happen between Katrina and Mil, and Katrina and King Cuerno, who's Katrina gonna lick? It's fun stuff. But yeah, this death match is going to be absolutely sick. And like I said, a great example of booking from this feud to make it last all season, and yet we're not sick of it. That's the exclamation point that I'm trying to make on that. Oh man. And yet Mil Muertes over the course of the season has gone from the biggest heel sitting on his throne to almost becoming a fan favorite, coming back from the dead with his glowing eyes. So you know what? I think we're gonna see Mil pull out a win here. Because Cuerno squeaked out a win this last week. That was shocking. Good match, though. Alright, next we got the Prince versus El Rey. Or the Prince versus the King. I think that's what El Rey means in Spanish. I have to check with Dora on that one. Prince Puma versus Rey Mysterio Jr. Excuse me. I think this is going to be one of the headliners, if I had to take a guess. Because you got to think about it. Rey Mysterio is one of the main players. He's the Lucha guy, you know. If anyone's a veteran in this brand, it's him. And this relationship between Ricochet and Ray has been interesting this season. Has gone from them being like separate heroes coming together, trying to save the temple, becoming trios champions, which was very short-lived. That shocked me. I was really surprised they didn't hold on to those. I thought when they won, they were going to hold on to those for the rest of the season. I really thought that. But how they did it was cool. I mean, you know, they broke them up and then they build this match at the end. Seriously, it just shows how good the writing is. So yeah, as far as all these on the card, this is certainly going to be one of my favorites to watch. And, you know, and just getting the taste of that in this last match between Prince Puma and Dragunov Tega Jr. That was a lot of fun. Oh God, this, and like I said, some of these are so hard. And this is a tough one. Does Rey Mysterio win, or does he pass the torch? You know, I would have to think. I'm gonna say Rey passes the torch, and I'm gonna say Prince Puma beats Rey Mysterio. And I know that's... But I also want to see Ray win, you know, because he's the guy. I don't know. Oh, wait. No, sorry. Dean Ambrose is the guy. No. I got that wrong. Back up. Roman Reigns is the guy. Rollins is the man. And Dean Ambrose is the dude. Okay. And anyways, sorry. It's too fun. Black Lotus versus El Dragon Azteca Jr. This one I'm excited for it, but I'm not as like, ooh, this isn't one of my top ones. It's cool to see that these both finally get well, I shouldn't say both. You know, we've been seeing on and off for the last 2 seasons Black Lotus, you know, training or guarding Dario Cueto, and then she kicked some guys' butts towards the beginning of season 2, but we really haven't seen her wrestle. And, you know, and I thought we were going to see that somewhere throughout this season, but they didn't, you know. She hasn't been in a match. So, and as good as Dragon Azteca Jr. is, I don't know. You know, and that's the thing. Dragon Azteca, trained them both, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't it? And then Ray completed Dragon Azteca Jr.'s training. I think that's how it went. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's how it was. But anyways, but yeah, then there's the whole backstory behind this, you know, between trusting Cueto lying. You know, it's all sorts of the you know, deceiving behind the scenes. I'm gonna say I think there is gonna be some shenanigans during this, but I don't know what. I wouldn't be shocked if this one went to like a draw, and then out of respect, then they both realized they were being duped, by Cueto. You know, I'm just going to say Black Lotus wins. This is such a tough one because there's so many other factors involved. But I'm sure it's going to be fun how it all plays out with Cueto and everything. Because you got this tied in with Cueto. You got the mystery guy in the limo with Councilman Delgado, Officer Vasquez, and now that whole crew. So you got all these things coming down on Cueto. It's going to be nuts. Alright, so we continue the card. The perfect woman versus the baddest bitch. Oh, man. I cannot wait. This one has been also brewing here and there throughout the second half of the season. Between Taya and Ivelisse. I cannot wait for this one. I love Ivelisse. She's such a she is one of the baddest bitches in the temple, but I don't know if she's the baddest bitch. Because if you look and see what Taya's done this season, it is ridiculous. The stuff she has gone through, the ass whippings, and just to throw one example up there, look what she's taken from Cage. Oh my God. Absolutely sick. Between, the cage match to going through the tables. Excuse me, unbelievable. God, this is another one that could easily go to a draw, but you gotta pick one. Excuse me. Damn. Tough. I'm just gonna pick Taya. Taya's gonna take that one. Gift of the Gods elimination. Sexy Star, Daga, Sinestro, Marty the Moth, Mariposa, Killshot, and then the new guy, Nightclaw, who just randomly got a medallion. That's going to be interesting to see how they all react to that, because they're all supposed to come to the ring and put their medallion in the belt, right? That's how it happened, And so that's going to be their introduction to Nightclaw, and the fact that they have no clue who he is, and he just walks in with it, and whereas everyone else has earned it. I don't think he's going to last very long. He is intimidating, he's got that dark voice, or deep dark voice, whatever. And he looks badass, but I don't see him getting very far in this, honestly. He might be more of a prominent figure next season, guess. I don't know. This is so hard. You pick one. Tell me. Oh, man. In the video I just did on Sexy Star, I want to pick either Sexy Star or like Barty the Moth or like Killshot. I think those three have a good chance. The rest of them, although Sinestro really hasn't had a chance to show off much ever since he leveled up, and took out the other two guys. Damn. I'm gonna go with Marty the Moth. I think he's got a really good shot, but I think Killshot's gonna get his tags back somehow. All right. So I'm picking Marty the Moth. He's become one of my favorites this season. You know, he's like the Bray Wyatt of this brand. You know, kind of comparable a little. Lucha Underground Championship. Pentagon Jr. versus Matanza. Matanza, your champion. Oh, man. So, yeah, as far as the unique opportunity, I wouldn't be surprised if he, you know, throws someone in this match, but I'm not going to predict this like that. I'm going to stick with Pentagon Jr. and Matanza. I do, however, think that Vampiro somehow is going to get involved. I think he's going to because he's been playing stupid all season. You know, he's just Bad Striker keeps asking him questions, and he's like, "Leave me alone, I'm thinking." It's so funny. So yeah, of course he's gonna be there at ringside. So yeah, we'll have to see if there's some shenanigans goes on. This is another tough one, you know. This is like the redemption story of Pentagon Jr., his rise throughout the course of this whole season to the top. Whereas last year he just, made a name for himself in that match with Vampiro, which was significant, but this year was totally different, as far as him being like a main event character, man. I don't know. Damn. So hard. So hard. I'm gonna say Pentagon Jr. beats Matanza. There might be I'm not going to say whether there is going to be shenanigans or not. I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll see. Maybe Vampiro will get involved. Set Matanza on fire, some crazy shit like that. I don't know. Who knows? Because this is going to be pretty much an anything goes match. Things are pretty lenient lately. Let's see, and last but certainly not least, the Trios Championship match. This could be another headliner of one of the 3 days. I have absolutely no doubt about that. Drago, Phoenix, and Aerostar versus the champs. PJ Black, Johnny Mundo, and Jack Evans. Oh, man. This is going to be, as far as, Lucha Libre and guys flying around the ring. Oh, man. This is going to be, the best of all 8 matches. A lot of the other ones I think are going to be entertaining, but I think some of them are going to be more brawling, whereas this one is just going to be, outside dives, everybody getting their spots in. It's going to be just a lot of fun. So, gosh, and we just haven't seen Aerostar and Drago do much. Phoenix has been champ. And what were they saying? If Phoenix wins, he's going to be the first, what do they call that? Excuse me, triple play champion? Something? Is what they call it? I can't remember. Matt Striker said something like that. It's when you win, it's when you win, the main championship, a tag champ, and then a lesser, champ down, or just a total of 3 championships. I suppose it doesn't really matter which one. Triple Crown. That's it. Triple Crown. I'm doing this too late at night. But I wanted to get it done. Oh, damn. So who's going to win this one? The fans. No, J-Bone, you got to pick one. All right. I'm going to say that my boys, Johnny Mundo, PJ Black, and Jack Evans are going to pull out a win here. They are going to retain the championship. I love Drago, and I love Phoenix, and I love Aerostar with his flamethrowers. But no, PJ Black and Mundo and Evans are gonna pull out a win here. Some kind of shenanigans. It's gonna piss off Matt Striker. Or maybe because of all of those shenanigans, maybe Phoenix and... Nah, I'll stick to my other one. I won't change it. The redemption story of Draco, Aerostar, and Phoenix. No. So yeah, that's my predictions. Sorry I went a little long on this, but it's a big card. It's a lot to talk about. So yeah, I can't wait to get with High Spot Harry and Phoenix and talk this over. This is gonna be sick. Seriously, so much going on in July between this, the draft. Shit, what else? Oh, there is something coming up the last week of after the series season finale, excuse me. And I'll be announcing that within the next week or so. Big surprise. Can't wait to announce it to you. God, what else is going on that week? So much. It's crazy. But anyways, alright. Oh, well, SmackDown, the draft, we tie that into one, I guess, though. Alright, so that's it for this one. Can't wait for this. Who do you think is going to win? You guys have got to have an opinion on this. And I want to know, just quick rundown here. Put it in the comments below. Let me know who you think is going to win. And compare it to my list. And, hey, we may get a couple right. We may get all of them wrong. Who knows? But nonetheless, guys, it doesn't matter. This is going to be a lot of fun. So, can't wait to see it. The first one is on the 6th. And I'll be doing a review soon after that. Probably I'll be shooting for doing these on Fridays as far as a review with the other guys. Friday or Saturday I'll try to get them out to you. I won't do them right afterwards as much as I want to, but scheduling. Alright, so that's it for this one. Thanks a lot.